You're watching 48 Fastcast.
Thank you for joining us on this Monday afternoon. I'm Margot Gray with your 48 Fastcast. We start with the latest on the U.S. military operations in Iran. President Trump says the operations will likely last 4 to 5 weeks with the ability to go longer. So this is a look at Iran's capital today with more strikes hitting the city in the wake of the Ayatollah's death. Iran retaliated by firing missiles at Israel and U.S. military targets in the region. 4 U.S. service members were killed in these attacks. President Trump gave an update on the airstrikes with the goal of eliminating nuclear threats.
We warned Iran not to make any attempt to rebuild at a different location because they were unable to use the ones that we so powerfully blew up. But they ignored those warnings and refused to cease their pursuit of nuclear weapons. In addition, the regime's conventional ballistic missile program was growing rapidly and dramatically, and this posed a very clear, colossal threat to America and our forces stationed overseas.
Be sure to tune in to WAFF 48 News for more coverage of the ongoing operations starting at 4 p.m. Redstone Arsenal, meantime, implementing new entry policies effective immediately. Its trusted traveler program is now suspended until further notice. Everyone entering must undergo a 100% ID check, meaning you need to present valid ID at the gate. Officials say those measures will be in place for at least 30 days.
Well, cloudy day. It threatened rain a little earlier today, but a lot of that rain didn't make it to the ground because the air is pretty dry, still in those mid-levels. So take a live look in Huntsville. Temperatures are in the low 70s out there right now. Not looking too bad. 71 degrees, although, again, it looks like it could rain at any minute, but it's not. Radar's going to back me up. There's no rain out there, and we'll continue to see mild conditions even with this. A spotty shower or two. As I say, there's no rain out there. A couple of showers may make it through. 55 degrees and mild, just a passing sprinkle tonight. 75 and warm as we go through the day. Tomorrow, I think we're going to see a little more sunshine through the clouds. Over the next 3 days, we're going to go 75 tomorrow, 79 Wednesday, and 81. How about that, Margot? 81 Thursday. Pool weather almost.
Yeah, for sure. Don't call out sick, though. All right, new details in an officer-involved shooting in Lauderdale County. Officials identified the suspect who died in that incident. It started when deputies approached 38-year-old Ronald Craig about a stolen car. Craig allegedly tried to run over deputies, causing them to shoot at Craig. A chase then ensued, causing Craig to get out of the car and then jump into a pond. That would be the last time deputies saw Craig alive. He did not resurface. The Alabama Law Enforcement Agency is now taking over the investigation. Meantime, Huntsville police released the name of the person killed in a crash over the weekend. 66-year-old Rochelle Hollenquist died in Saturday's wreck near I-565 and Research Park Boulevard. Police say another car hit her car while she stopped in a travel lane. The other driver involved was taken to the hospital in serious condition. Decatur Youth Services looking for volunteers to help area children. I'll tell you more about it when we come back. Thank you for staying with us. Leaders with Decatur Youth Services, they're looking for more help to support young people in the area. Right now, the organization only has 20 full-time employees. The organization serves hundreds of children, and if there are not enough volunteers to oversee programs, then they could miss out on these activities. One of the programs is Heart to Heart. That's a mentoring program that pairs volunteers with children one-on-one. Leaders say this program helps children learn from positive role models.
Our mission here is to impact, empower, and enhance. So you think about the more people that we have, the more inspiration, the more love, the more care. I mean, it makes a huge impact on these children. We need that extra help, extra ideas, extra creativity to bring more enrichment to our programs and to our kids.
If you or someone you know may be interested in volunteering, there's a link on our website right now at WAFF.com.
Now, your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis.
Cloudy, a couple of passing sprinkles, but that's about it. We're in the low 70s, even with the clouds. That south wind helping us out. A little bit more of a struggle to hit 70 in Fayetteville and Winchester. We're at 68. A little bit more shower activity right on the state line. This all tracking to the east. And again, you probably don't even need the umbrella for this kind of rain in the area. Everything tracking to the east. We're kind of on the outer edge here. The warmest of air is just to our south, and this is going to slowly push to the north as we go through the rest of the week. In fact, 80s are on the way to finish it out. Here's 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll wake up with another mostly cloudy sky, but a little bit more clear sky out west of I-65. And as we get the day going, we're going to continue to see more clouds out there. Notice the cooler temperatures, probably more of an easterly wind here from Fort Payne up to Scottsboro. We'll have to watch this. I'll take a closer look at this wedge potential here and have that update coming up at 4 on WFF 48 News. As we get into Wednesday, same start, mostly cloudy, temperatures in the 60s though. And Wednesdays today we kind of progress with a little bit more sunshine by the afternoon hours. And you can see the sun makes a huge difference, especially on these numbers. 74 Huntsville, but cloudy in Florence, 67. And as we get on into Wednesday afternoon, when we get abundant sunshine, we're well on our way up into the upper 70s with the warmest day we've seen so far this year. And Thursday, we start off with more sunshine. So here's your 10-day forecast. 79 Wednesday, 81 Thursday. Storm chances increasing as we get into the week. Change our clocks Saturday night into Sunday. Right now, I don't see any threat for severe weather, but we'll have to watch it closely. It's that time of year. This front doesn't appear to be all that strong, but cooler days ahead. Again, don't get ahead on that spring planting because we still have some more cold weather most likely to come in the next few weeks.
We're getting a sad update just into our newsroom that total number of U.S. military service members now making it to 6 killed in action in this Iran operation. We'll have more details coming in by the minute as we look into what is going on, the details here in this military operation in Iran. Look for the latest on 4, 5, and 6 tonight, and then go back to your TV screen for us for more news. But AJ Weiss is about to jump on with Before the 4. I'll see you at 4, 5, 6, and 10. I hope you have a great Monday afternoon.